Dear Scorpio, with Mercury entering your sign, you receive what feels like a gift of exceptional mental clarity that will define this period. Your mind becomes sharper, more penetrating, and the words you choose carry a new conviction, capable of deeply touching those who listen to you. You feel you can express what's inside you with rare precision, but this lucidity might sometimes incline you to be a bit too critical or to overanalyze everything, down to the smallest details. Right from the start of this transit, a tension between Mercury and Pluto could lead to lively, almost electric exchanges, where you might perceive an attempt by someone to impose a viewpoint or influence your choices. Then, as Mercury meets Mars, your courage to speak up will be amplified, but be careful not to be carried away by this fiery energy. A misplaced word or a hasty decision could create tensions you'd gladly do without. Fortunately, the landscape changes completely in the second half of this period. Mercury, in harmony with Jupiter, opens the doors to communication on a broader scale. This is the time to share your ideas, to write, to put yourself out there in the media, and to reap the rewards of your intelligence. Then, aided by Saturn, you will gain in practical wisdom and discernment, allowing you to make thoughtful, solid decisions, and to naturally inspire respect through your words. Finally, as if to crown it all, Mercury and Neptune will illuminate your thinking with an almost poetic inspiration, allowing you to wonderfully blend reason and intuition. Of course, you'll need to be careful not to get drawn into sterile debates or to use that piercing frankness which can sometimes unintentionally wound. Also, avoid making important decisions on impulse, and try not to let yourself be overwhelmed by the tendency to overthink, to intellectualize everything to the point of mental exhaustion. A few tips to stay on course. Choose carefully which topics are worth your energy, and leave aside unnecessary arguments. Use this depth of analysis to serenely plan your future projects. And above all, regularly give your mind some rest by practicing relaxation exercises to calm this intense cerebral activity. In your love life, your words will carry particular weight, capable of deepening intimacy, or, conversely, of jarring with their bluntness. If you are in a relationship, deep conversations could bring hidden truths to the surface, either strengthening your bond or putting it to the test. If you are single, a relationship with an intense, almost mysterious character might attract you, but take the time to let it mature before committing. On the professional front, this is a favorable period for all activities related to communication, writing, media or marketing. Financially, investment opportunities or new contracts could present themselves, especially after October 24th, but demand meticulous negotiation from yourself and avoid any rashness. Your health will depend greatly on your mental balance. This constant intellectual pressure can be draining, so carve out moments of calm to clear your mind and recenter yourself. Remember that a peaceful mind is the best guarantee of a healthy body. In summary, dear Scorpio, this strength of thought you possess is a true asset, but like any power, it must be used wisely. Build with it, rather than exhausting yourself in conflicts or over-analysis. Find that balance between the courage to say what needs to be said and the restraint that preserves harmony around you. It is in this space that you will find your greatest radiance.